What's up, gear mortals? Trey Xavier here. Whenever I get a new piece of gear, I am always super inspired to write a new song with it. So today, let's write a song with the Boss RC-10R looper pedal that has a drum machine built into it. So the RC-10R is the 200 series pedal from Boss. It's a loop pedal that's divided into two halves. It's got the loop side and the rhythm side. And the rhythm side is a drum machine, and they're synced up. You can make it synced up, or you can have it not synced up, and that's your choice to make. I'm not gonna try it without it. I did a little bit earlier, and it's a bit hairy. The rhythm side has a whole plethora of fun drum stuff in there. You can change the drum style, you can change the tempo, you can change the time signature. It has tons and tons of patterns, and you can import your own. You can make a MIDI drum groove and import it into the RC-10R. I will readily admit that I am pretty far out of my comfort zone using a looper in any capacity. So it's gonna be pretty important to me that this is intuitive and easy to use. I have now messed with it a little bit. It seems to be pretty intuitive. Typically, if you've watched me on my stream on Twitch, like people are doing right now, where I write a whole song, that's Trey Xavier Writes on Twitch, then you know that I take a lot of time to do it. I build the layers. None of it is in real time. With this, I've got two tracks going on Pro Tools. One of them is for my voice, and the other one is for the looper. I have a synth for some bass sounds. It's kind of like a little mini recorder, like a DAW, but it's just on the fly. So you're stepping very slightly out of time, creating a little canvas to paint your picture on, but also it's still got the live performance aspect. The RC-10R is stereo. It has two outputs, but today we're just using it as a mono output because I only have two inputs on my interface, and one of them has to be for my voice. I'm just gonna keep it simple because I'm a noob. So the first thing that we're gonna do is check out some of the drum beats so that I can get kind of inspired and figure out what it is that I'm gonna do. So here we've got the genre, acoustic, which I presume is acoustic. We've got a ballad, blues, jazz. So within the genre, you can then change the beat. There's like, they'll have a bunch of different beats. Get a little fusion going on. What else we got? Pop. Yeah, girl. Girl. All these songs are about girls. A little bit of funk. Soul. Soul, yeah. It's a very fine line between soul and creed. Oh, girl, let me take you for a ride in my daddy's car. Gonna get you pregnant at 16. Soft rock.
The way things used to be when it was just you and me. Now I'm so sad. Now there's nothing we can do till I'm back together with you. Until then I'll be so sad. Bryan Adams and everything.
We were hanging out at the groovy place. We all had friends and we're all getting shit-faced. Alt rock. Oh, here we go. Yo, the 90s were my shit. And the hotel, everybody's dancing with me. And we're wearing plaid shirts. Hey now, what you doing wrong? Playing hacky sack like it's 1992. Hanging out on college campuses was the thing to do. Having kinda long hair, but not really all that long. 'Cause metal's fucking dead, but it's still kinda rock and roll. 94. I was in 4th grade. All right, this is a good warm-up for writing a real song. Punk.
Down with the government. I don't fucking like it. I don't really know what it is, but it tells you what to do. I don't have a job, and I blame my mom. She didn't give me my fucking allowance this week.
There we go, heavy rock. All right, now we're talking. A little bit of metal action up in here. Woohoo! Some sick fills too. I actually think that metal is really not conducive to looper music. Metal kind of relies on big production, a lot of cool layers of stuff. You'd have to be pretty good at it. Right now, I am not that great at it, but it's great to know that they've got some sick metal beats in here. So if we go in and we go to the rhythm kit, you can actually change what kind of drum kit you've got going on. So we can actually switch to the brushes kit, but play metal beats, which sounds super silly. Listen to that brutal China with the brushes. But that's cool that you got that flexibility. Play metal beats on a cajon. R&B. Ooh. Let me get some metal beats on an R&B kit, yeah. The kind of song that I want to write today actually is not, it's not going to be metal. Sorry to disappoint. I do a lot of metal songs. I think for a looper, I want to do something a little more loosey-goosey. So because of that, I'm actually going to switch over to the Tele right now to get some single coil sounds for the kind of song idea that I have in mind. God damn, I love a Tele. Love a Tele. Fun music lives on a looper. I kind of want to go for like a soul kind of a jam. Blue-eyed soul, as they call it. I mean, in my case, it's literally true because I do have blue eyes. I'm sure you noticed. Something kind of like that. Oh, 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 oh. Is that the chord that I want, though? Yeah, I like that one. So presumably I would be controlling this with my feet instead of with my hands, but it was this or use a foot cam, and it's just trust me, this is better. So pattern 1's your verse or whatever. Pattern 2 is your chorus, and then you go back and forth as many times as you want, and then you can stop the loop and just play yourself a little outro. I have like a stub of a song in my mind. So the problem, of course, is that this is not a nice, neat 4-bar pattern. Oh, it's totally gonna do it. Because... Huh? Yes! Yes! This thing's smart. It's smarter than me. I'm stupid. So it'll go for as long as the track you recorded, and then it'll just double back. Great. No. Oh, hell. You make a mistake one time and it haunts you for life. I did it. All right, now we got something going on. All right, so that's the general idea. So then the second part's gonna have to go. Let's see.
Rain cloud, you sad little boy. Rain cloud, you took away all your joy.
What's a weather pun for taking something away?
Are you raining on my joy? Or you precipitate what's with all that hate? You are the thief of joy, little rain cloud, rain cloud. You sad little boy, little rain cloud. You are the thief of joy, little rain cloud.
That's good enough. It's fine. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. You gotta wait for it to come back around.
Little rain cloud.
It's kind of cool because once you've got this little, like, almost like a mini backing track going, you can play like other stuff and sing at the same time. So, you know, just a fun, dumb little song that we made. If I want to be playing and switching the parts at the same time, ideally you want to use your feet. Cheaper than hiring a band, though, that's for sure. I just have to be able to do it. That's how I want to end it. This is handy. I didn't notice this before. This little red light here is the tempo. So you can look at this and see the tempo before you start. I'm going to attempt like a complete performance of the whole song with the loops kind of pre-made. Let's see what happens. God, this is kind of tough. This is the hardest part.
Little rain cloud.
Oh no. I wasn't quick enough. No. All right, one more. This is the one.
Little black thunder cloud trying to rain on my parade. Why you trying to spoil my sunny day? Little rain cloud, you sad little boy. Little rain cloud, you are the thief of joy. Little rain cloud, heavy with your hate. Little rain cloud, why must you precipitate? Little black thunder cloud trying to rain on my parade. Little black thunder cloud trying to rain on my parade. Why you trying trying to rain on my parade. Little black thundercloud trying to rain on my parade. Why don't you go fuck yourself today? Oh, little black thundercloud trying to rain on my parade. Little black thundercloud trying to rain on my parade. Why don't you go fuck yourself today?
That's the one. That was it. Sure, it will inspire joy in the hearts of millions. So there you have it. The Boss RC-10R. It's a looper. It's a drum machine. It's really powerful. It has MIDI. You can have 2 different loops that sync up with your 2 different patterns, and you can change between them with 1 button. Any looper is a great practice tool, but a looper with a drum machine is the ultimate, because when you're practicing your instrument, rhythm is number 1. And if you're practicing to a really janky loop that like isn't in good time, you're going to be practicing bad time. So overall, this thing is really easy to use. It has tons of sick drum grooves in there that you could play along to. Bunch of different styles. You can load your own in. There's a lot of powerful features that are in here that I didn't get into. You can add reverb to the drums. You can slow down or speed up what you've recorded with the tempo. It'll like stretch and expand or shrink the thing that you've recorded. You could go crazy wild places with this. I feel like I've only scratched the surface. I had a really great time getting way out of my comfort zone and recording a song on the Boss RC-10R. I have never done anything like this before. This was, cut down to, I'm sure, a nice, neat 15 or 20 minute video. But in actuality, this was several hours of me sitting here, getting into the mindset of doing it live and just getting that little bit of anxiety push from the time crunch. Having to do it in real time is like a rush. I think I probably should do it again, actually. But either way, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, as always, mash that subscribe button, smack the bell to join the notification squad. Drop us a like and leave a comment in the comment section letting me know if you've ever used a looper before. Maybe you use one regularly. Maybe this is the first time you've ever heard of a looper or whatever. I want to know, and I'll see you real soon.